Welcome back to another Minecraft update video. I'm going to take this opportunity to let you know that the Garden Awakens drop came out today, like right now when you're seeing this video. It's out, go and enjoy it. And if somehow you're in the dark and you've got no idea what this update is all about, then in the description box of this video, you can find a link to the updates playlist and you can get brought up to speed on all the things that have been added in this game drop. But this video is somewhat about a mystery that maybe isn't that mysterious, because this update also has a soundtrack. And I found that very peculiar because the game design philosophy around this biome was atmosphere, and part of that was introducing some creaky sounds. I was definitely supposed to say creepy, but creaky sounds? I think that fits. And not only was there a focus on ambience, but entering this biome will actually cut out any music that's playing in the game. Now, I love the Minecraft soundtracks, but when I play the game, I keep my music turned off. This is because I record a lot, and it means I'll do a lot of editing and jumping around, and then all the music will get jumbled in the video. But anyway, if you're outside of this biome and music is playing and you enter it, the music will actually fade away. It's an intentional part of the atmosphere of this biome. But as I said, there's a mystery here. This update comes with a soundtrack. And I have been scouring Minecraft.net for a news article that I might have missed about this soundtrack. There's been absolutely no mention of anything on here. I've also been on Twitter, the website formerly known as X, scouring through the tweets looking for something about the soundtrack, but I haven't seen a single hint at there being a soundtrack. I only discovered this thanks to you, my audience, who made me aware that there was a soundtrack on Spotify. And this thing looks really legit. And the countdown, I believe, is the time that the update is going to come out. So as I'm recording this video, it's not actually out yet. If we scroll down to look at the tracklist preview, below it we can see that this is indeed copyrighted by Minecraft Studios Music. And the track listing is actually a little slim because it's Infinite Spooky Ammerfest, and then there's a slow and reverbed version, a trumpet version, and a sped up trumpet version. So essentially, we're just looking at a single track that's been remixed multiple times. And none of these files have been added into the game. And I don't think they're going to do a last minute adding of stuff like that. We've seen the release candidates slowly iron out the last remaining bugs. And so there shouldn't be any code changes before this drop is released. So it would seem that this music isn't even going to be in the game itself, right? Now, I did manage to find this article over on the Minecraft wiki, but it doesn't give us any more information than we currently know. And there's also no sources listed anywhere here. I believe the only source is just that Spotify page, which does seem to be legit. Now, the composer hasn't worked with Minecraft before. This is a completely new musician adding something to the game's soundtrack, and I'm really looking forward to listening to it. And by the time you're watching this video, I would have listened to it, and you'll be able to listen to it too. So I waited for the countdown, which was quite disappointing. Just the button changes, that's it. And since then, I've listened to the song a bunch of times. And half an hour later, there's no mention of it on social media from the Minecraft account. And on the website, I had a search through the post for this update for music, soundtrack, record discs, anything of that nature. But this is basically it. The Pale Garden has no accompanying music, which of course we already knew. So after giving it a couple of listens, I decided to write my thoughts on this soundtrack. All of this is taken from my music blog, where I write about music on a regular basis. Our latest Minecraft update places emphasis on the quiet, unsettled atmosphere of its eerie Pale Garden biome. Upon entering, the game's music will cease to play, immersing us in the subtle sounds emanating from the biome's pale blocks. So imagine my bewilderment at learning of an accompanying soundtrack from the drop, given that no new music has been added in-game, as a record disc or otherwise. The low-key nature of its unannounced release seems even more fitting upon hearing this one new track. It's left me wondering what direction our new composer was given about the new content, as the vibes are completely missing the mark. Things, however, get off to a great start. Tense strings and disconnected tumbles of tom drums and crash cymbals lead into a dirty bass synth brooding beneath, stirring a ghoulish atmosphere. It's strongly reminiscent of the title screen music from Doom. A few keyboard notes of intriguing melody linger, and just before the minute mark, the song erupts with rhythm. A hard thudding kick drum drives the music into synthwave territory. Melodic wave synths dance with speedy, cheery, nightlife vibes before a brief allusion to the eerie opening premise is dispelled again as the danceable percussion returns with more animated melodies far from the expectant Minecraft vibes. It's a fine song, but ill-fit alongside the game's back catalogue, and even more baffling considering the tone of this update. The trumpet version simply swaps out its VSTs for quirkier instrument tones, the sped-up version sounding like nothing more than fluff. The slowed and reverbed original amps up the creepy vibes, but it's far from a saving grace. It seems now rather obvious why this was such a low-key release. A cool song, but a total mismatch for Minecraft standards. In short, I like the music, but it does not fit this biome, and I don't really think about Minecraft when I'm listening to it. Anyways, if you enjoyed that, you can find more music-related content from me over on my Linktree website, linktree.xisuma.co. I've got the music blog. You can listen to my music on Spotify, YouTube, or Bandcamp. There's videos of me playing guitar. And I've also got a music review channel, but as you can see, it's currently inactive. And if that's not your cup of tea, then maybe join me on Twitch, where I plan on streaming Hermitcraft this evening, probably half an hour to an hour after this video goes out. But there you go, it's legit. This update does have a soundtrack, and I think the reason why it was so low-key of a release will become quite clear when you give it a listen. Anyways, that's it from me this one. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe to catch more Minecraft content like this, and I'll see you soon with an episode of Hermitcraft. Take care, bye-bye.